Greetings from CPHI Milan. I'm Kugel from Qualistery, and I'm joined today by Scott Masiella, a portfolio manager at Farrar. Farrar is a brand of trained technology and is a leader in providing innovative cold storage chain solutions for the pharmaceutical and life science industries. They specialize in ultra-low temperature storage and processes. So Scott, given the rising demand for ultra-low temperature processes in the life sciences sector, what trends are you observing in the market and how is Farrar positioning itself to meet these needs?
That's a great question. We're seeing a number of different things in the industry right now. Number one is temperature flexibility. First, you see temperatures for drugs at -70, -80 in refrigerated temperatures. We're also now seeing with proteins and other APIs in the -30, -40, -50 range. So being able to have flexibility across the entire portfolio and for each product has allowed customers to be able to use equipment purpose-built for one temperature to be able to use it for other applications as well. The second thing that we also see is the drive to be sustainable and green. So that starts with refrigerants. How do we get to low GWP refrigerants across everything that we do? And also, how do we consume as little amount of energy as possible? And the third piece that I think is really, really important is the ability to streamline the equipment to help your products get through into freezing, out of freezing, into thawing and out of thawing with minimal handling and difficulties.
Can you elaborate on how Farrar leverages technology and monitoring to enhance the efficiency and reliability of your cold storage solutions?
So that's a great question. Farrar really takes the time to understand the process of freezing and what happens to drugs as they're being frozen and also thawed at the molecular and cellular level. And with our forced air technology, we've figured out the best way to drive high yields out of those. And also, when we do monitoring, keeping track of that so that make sure that your processes are being met run after run after run.
So Scott, with over 30 leading global pharmaceutical manufacturers trusting Farrar, what role of strategic partnerships play in your business model and how do they contribute to your success in the industry?
So number one, we try to do everything with our customers in mind. As we develop new technologies, we interview our customers, we observe them in making their drugs through their processes. We also collaborate with them at their level so that we can make purpose-built solutions just for their products. So this includes working with them on specializing material handling solutions. We also work with them to develop proper freezing techniques at different temperatures so they get their highest yields possible. And when it's really appropriate, we also partner with industry leaders to improve those processes. Maybe it's through working on freezing technologies at the bag or bottle level. It could be working with them on proper packaging so that when you're packaging for, let's say, a clinical trial, it's able to be have reliable temperature storage. And finally, working with them on across their monitoring solutions so that they're compliant with their FDA or regulatory guidelines.
What are some of the most innovative solutions that Farrar has introduced recently, and how do they redefine cold storage for pharmaceutical and biotech applications?
So Farrar has developed forced air technology, which is not novel at most temperatures, but it is very novel at the ultra-low temperatures, around -60 and colder. What we've done with it is developed high refrigeration capacity solutions for process freezing and tight uniformity storage. Coming down the line in the very near future, in quarter one of 2025, is a new product that further develops that forced air technology and and with several new patents, as well as the ability to support customers who are making products at our smaller runs. Drugs like oncology type drugs or orphan drugs would be a great candidate for this new product.
And lastly, as the pharmaceutical industry continues to evolve, what are Farrar's goals for the next few years, and how do you plan to maintain your reputation for high quality products and exceptional service?
So that's a great question. If we've learned anything post-COVID, we learned that this market rapidly changes as technology gets developed, especially on the drug manufacturing side, and new drugs are coming online. Hundreds of clinical trials or thousands of clinical trials are going on right now. As these new drugs work their way through the system, we need to be ready with purpose-built solutions that be able to help manufacture those reliably and consistently all over the globe. Farrar's plan is to stay tightly engaged with our customers and really work with them on solving their problems. What type of solutions do they need in order to solve those types of problems? Could revolve around new technology for refrigeration and cold storage. It could be monitoring. It could be the ways to get faster maintenance, so that if there is an issue, their line is not down for very long. So that we're looking at ways that we can support the service community in getting those things done as well. We also have many touch points with our customers throughout the life of the product. One from the initial pre-sales and pre-installation all the way through use and final end-of-line and service type testing. We continue to work with those customers each and every day to give them the solutions they need so they can run their businesses as most effectively as possible.
So thank you very much for sharing this information with me, and I wish you and Farrar best of luck in the future.
Thanks for having us. Really a great time.